Hi, Leroy. Good morning.
Good
And
morning.
this is the persistence second day. And yeah, we'll start. This final trait, discussed in detail in chapter 14, can be particularly debilitating, debilitating, resulting in extinguishing ideas before they can be backed by definite plans. Many people let the fear of what others think, whether it's friends, family, colleagues, or the general public, stand in the way of taking action on their dreams. Specifically, it can lead to the following dead ends: staying in a toxic relationship, failing to return to school later in life to complete one's education, diminishing one's happiness and chance for success in the name of duty, failure to take chances in business. Basically, the criticism, the fear of criticism is it's linked to this, and it's basically going more detail into criticism, and basically which we face with family, friends, and colleagues, and this is basically the things like staying in toxic relationship and failing to return to school at completion of the schooling at one age, and diminishing one's happiness and chances for success in the name of duty, failure to take chances in business. These are the basically the main examples of fear of criticism. Go ahead, Leroy, and share your thoughts on this.
Yeah, uh, there's so much in there. Excuse me. So the fear of criticism is it can lead to the following dead ends. Staying in a toxic relationship. Um, Sometimes it's not just a relationship with other people, it's a relationship with yourself that can be toxic. With your own mind. It's because you hear things that are contrary to what you used to believe, and you start, okay, I just can't believe this, or your mind works that way. So I think that's one of the things we have to look at, what is our own mind telling us? Is our own mind toxic? So in failing to return to school, yeah, I just had an eighth grade education, but uh I don't know what I would gain by going to a school, but I am in school. I'm learning here. This is the best school I've ever attended. So is in the self-development. Uh, Diminishing one's happiness and chances for success in the name of duty. That's, you know, success without, I mean, without happiness, I don't see myself as being successful if I'm not also happy. Now, that doesn't mean that I always have to just be happy and won't do anything, but uh without the happiness uh in it, then there's no there's no point. And yeah, failure to take chances in business is I think a very big reason why people fail. Uh, and I know uh, that was a big part of my life was like, well, I'm not capable enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough education. I don't have the know-how. So, uh, but we all have a mind, and we can get the know-how, and we can surround ourselves with people to, you know, to teach us how and to help us, you know.
Yeah. Thank you, Leroy, for sharing your thoughts. Would you like to read?
Sure. How to cultivate persistence. Fear, the worst of all enemies, can be effectively cured by forced repetition of acts. As a state of mind, persistence is not a mysterious, nebulous quality. Rather, it results from definite causes, namely, definiteness of purpose, desire, self-reliance, definiteness of plans, accurate knowledge, cooperation, willpower, habit. Some people are born with a natural predisposition toward persistence. Excuse me. A little tickle in my throat. But regardless of your natural tendencies, you can cultivate this quality through the following means. A definite purpose backed by burning desire for its fulfillment. A definite plan expressed in continuous action. A mind strengthened against negative and destructive influences. See chapter 14. A mastermind group that encourages follow-through. Let's go back to the other page. Yeah, if we don't have any definite purpose, then life becomes a game of chance. Like maybe we think I hope something will happen in my life. If if it's God's will, it will. I think it's God's will all the time for something to happen in our life. We must come into alignment with that idea of the definite. And there's a I'm not sure, somewhere of scripture that says the man plans his ways, but the Lord directs his steps. And I've heard it say this way: if we don't have any plans, he cannot direct us. So we must have a plan for him to direct. And so, yeah, and we must take continuous action and strengthen our mind against any negative and destructive influences, and then also surround ourselves with a mastermind that will help us achieve our definite purpose. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Leroy, for sharing your thoughts. Yeah, it's basically uh, persistence is not a mysterious. It basically results from the definite causes. Basically, we have to have a definite purpose backed by a burning desire for its fulfillment, and we have to have a plan. Basically, the plan may not be sound at one time. You can change the plans as needed, and you can take action steps. These are the three things: definiteness of purpose, and the plan, and action steps. If something didn't work out, change the plan and start again, or change the direction, change the steps in the plan and start again until you get it, until you get what you want. That's basically what is the thing. And if necessary, take help from the mastermind group, and they will help you to achieve what you want. Or it's one or more minds together will get you the answers you are looking for it.
Yes.
Yeah. Attend also to the instructions in chapter 2 on developing self-confidence. For persistent growth produces and results from taking voluntary actions, requiring courage, leading to faith. Persistence is the great equalizer. It requires no inborn quality, greatness of means, or other reward given to only a lucky few. Thomas Edison and Henry Ford distinguished themselves through persistence. They had no other specific quality that catapulted, catapulted them to such heights of success. In today's world, persistence is what separates the thought leaders and influencers with great followings from those who remain in obscurity. Influence in any form requires three major qualities: definiteness of purpose, focus, effort, and the persistence. I think, yeah, what he's telling is, yeah, we need to have a definiteness purpose and we need to have focused effort and the persistence. It's basically you need to have a plan with where you can focus on the plan with action steps, and the persistence is the one which you need to take action steps. It's basically the definiteness of purpose, focus, effort, and the persistence. And those are the great leaders, Thomas Edison and Henry Ford. It's basically they achieved what they want with the persistence because they concentrated all the ideas what they had and they marched through them with the persistence. And otherwise, they cannot become great industrial leaders at at their time. Go ahead, Leroy. Share your thoughts, please.
Yeah, we can read a lot of people in history that used persistence. They didn't give up. They all faced the same challenges that we face today. They all faced a lot of adversity, and they tried many things until they tried and failed many times until they succeeded in in uh, in accomplishing what they wanted. Um, there's something that came to my mind that sometimes people will maybe look at certain people in history and think, well, but their lives maybe didn't weren't very morally upright, but I think I want to put in here that Jesus was accused of immorality or being born out of wedlock, like the and so he said, well, don't believe me because of me, but because of the work's sake. So look at the fruits. And so, but what I want to clarify is that you can use these principles to for selfish gains. You can make them work, even if you're doing it for selfish gains. They still work. They're not prejudiced, they're not biased, they work either both ways. In it's the persistence, it that and the focused effort in whatever undertaking you take that causes it to work. The it's not the goal itself that makes it work. It's the persistence and the focused effort that makes it work. So you can use it for selfish gain or you can use it for good. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Leroy. Would you like to?
Okay. Yeah. Action items. The habit of persistence. If you cannot clearly state in one sentence your definite major purpose and your plans for obtaining it, now is the time to create your master plan summary. Draft and revise a statement that expresses your desire and how and when you will achieve it until it is as concise and compelling as possible. Then rehearse it until it is energized by the positive emotion, especially faith, love, and sex, and is persuasive to others and most importantly to yourself. Identify one task or behavior that you struggle to perform related to your definite chief aim. Use the list of definite causes of persistence in this chapter to determine which of these contributors to stickability are lacking. Do you lack definiteness of purpose with regard to this behavior? Desire? Confidence in your abilities to perform or maintain it? Definite plans for completing it? After assessing your current state, create definitive answers for each of these categories that will support your mental game in persevering in this action. Force yourself to engage in this task and behavior at specific times this week. Plan them in your calendar. Read through your list of positively framed causes daily and repeat this process until your forced actions become habit.
Okay,
So that would
please
be
go ahead.
our,
Linda.
yeah, that would be our assignment for this
Yeah,
week, is to make sure we have our definite major purpose and plans for obtaining it. And I wanted to, I thought of something that I was relating a while ago about using these persistence and focused effort for destructive help. They will destroy you, though. I mean, we have to remember that they work, but they will destroy you. And they will destroy you more than they will those around you. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I clarify that it's not a good idea to use it for destructive purposes. And so
yeah, it means like it can
yeah,
work in both directions, like either
yeah,
positive side or negative side. But
yeah,
whatever you focus on it will will grow. Basically, wherever you are focusing, that will grow. Either
yeah,
basically positive or negative. It's basically we have to take we have to state what our definiteness of purpose is, and we have to plan it. We have to take all the plan, and we have to take action steps every day with the persistence. That's basically the action item that what I got it. Yeah. Thank you, Leroy,
yeah.
for the help with persistence day 2, book study and read and discussion. I think we can end here. Uh,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you, Swartha. And
yeah, you can
that
end the
was
call.
a powerful discussion, I think. So, thank you.
Thank you.